The first thing you felt was the softness of the mattress you laid on as you woke up. When you opened up your eyes, you saw the dim-lit room around you, a heavy blanket weighing you down. And had you been a little bit more naive, you would have felt safe. But everything about this screamed dangerous to you. You had passed out suddenly, and you woke up to this. So someone must have taken you, and that alone made all the sirens in your head go off. Your limbs were still weak, but even then, you were not going to wait for your fate here on that bed. You were not going to be an easy victim. So you quickly moved to get up before your captor, or hopefully rescuer, would come back to you. Until, finally, you're awake. You flinch at the noise, looking towards the voice, and then you see her. She's smiling. Oh God, that looks scary. Why is she smiling? Who are you? Her smile only gets wider at your question, amused, as she sits down on her chair by your bed. I would say I am your fated one, dear. You don't understand what she's going on about, if you were to be honest. But you have no idea what to do when she looks at you. Her gaze alone is strong and cold as ice, and you feel as though you're being hypnotized. Don't look at me like that. It almost makes me feel bad. You wouldn't want that, would you? I know you wouldn't. Now, darling, sit back down on the bed. You need to rest. You felt your body moving before you could even think, and soon enough, you were truly on the bed again. It seems as though you cannot bring yourself to defy any of the strange lady's requests, but you couldn't just go on and on while calling her strange lady. You were supposedly in her home, in a bed that she owned. The least you were owed was knowing her name until you could leave. What's your... Call me Arlecchino. Was she a mind reader? Or were you just so easy to read? It could be both. It could be many other things. And it could be 1,000 other things and you would never be able to know. You'd never be able to tell, either. I know you were scared of me, but I don't blame you for that. You're safe, though. That I can promise. And how can I trust you? How can I even know if you're telling the truth? The lady, or Arlecchino, was quiet for a moment, then just sighed. You're uninjured. Is that correct? You nodded. And you're at my home. And you've been presumably asleep for hours. I could have done anything I wanted, and you wouldn't have even known, or been awake to know. But I didn't. I think that's a good enough reason. She chuckled, and you felt a chill running up your spine. But you also knew she was correct. Had she wanted anything to be done with you, she already had many chances, yet she did not do a single thing. Thank you, Zen, but I must take my leave. No, he won't. I won't be allowing that so soon. But you said... I know what I said, and did not include allowing you to leave. So calm down and rest. I will be letting you leave. Eventually. For all you knew, eventually could mean tomorrow, or a year later. Oh, it's not going to be tomorrow. You were certain about that. You couldn't help but keep on fidgeting and looking around. And then you sensed Arlecchino getting up. She walked towards you before sitting down on the side of the bed, her eyes looking into your own with so much intensity you felt your heart stop. It took a few moments, and you felt as though you were about to gasp for breath, and yet you couldn't let yourself breathe until she tapped you on the forehead, chuckling a bit. Breathe, sweetie, breathe. And you nodded quickly, whatever trance you were in vanishing, as you felt like you were allowed to breathe, free from the cage that your mind and Arlecchino's sheer presence had locked you in. You know, this is not the first time I've saved you. I have done this before, many, many times. But I've been wanting to see you, and I've been wanting you to see me too. She murmured gently, her hand going through your hair. Her hands were oddly cold, but they were soft too. You sighed softly, your eyes closing on their own as you felt yourself relax into the gentle, soothing touch. I have felt your presence. Is that so? She asks, and for the first time throughout the night, it seems like you've managed to surprise her. For some reason, you feel pleased because she sounds happy about the news. Yes, many times I have felt as though someone was watching over me, but I never knew who or why. But it felt like there was a guardian angel or something watching over me, like someone cared for me and was protecting me. I felt safe, no matter how things got, because of that presence. At some point, I thought I was going crazy, but it turns out you were right all along, darling. She mumbled, kissing the top of your head, making you go completely quiet as a soft blush crossed your cheeks. Rest well, alright? Sleep more if you need to. I will keep you safe, as I always have. He nodded, and she tucked you in once more, her hand running through your hair as she gently hummed a lullaby. The next morning, she would tell you all of what you felt, and all of what you wanted, and all of what you needed to know. For now, though, you needed to rest.